gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born upon this day to save us all from Satan's power, and they were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
So tell me, why are we singing this again?
To counteract that evil music we heard back at the mall, remember? Winter Wonderland on French horn and handbells?
Oh no, it's crawling in again. Earworm, earworm, make it stop.
Relax, Laura. There's our mark. The Christmas house.
What? Wait, Raving Rose's place. Claudia, you've lost it. I don't care how many bells we have to sell. I am not sitting in that house.
Come on, you don't know she's that bad.
She's the second coming of Boo Radley.
According to who?
Everyone. Nobody goes near that house. Back when we went trick-or-treating, it was the one place we'd never hit, right?
Right? But then we believed all kinds of nonsense when we were little. It was fun to make up stories about this house now. Well, I'm a little curious, and this seems as good an opportunity as any.
Would you please kindly return to Sanity Land? Does anyone ever see her come out of that house and put up all those decorations? She must do it in the middle of the night, like some holiday vampire. I mean, look at the place. Notice the pink ceramic reindeer? Doesn't that say sick mind to you?
No, actually, it says a sale. Whoever lives in that house is bound to want at least one of these tacky tchotchkes we're selling.
Claudia, I'm tired. We've hit 10 houses already.
10 houses. And how many sales have we made?
3.
Right. Now, I'll just bet that Rose Coleman can make up the difference. Come on, Laura, for the honor of the band! Because our trumpets don't glow bright enough in the dark.
Okay, you win. But if anything crazy happens, my revenge will have no limits.
Fair enough. Now put on your best salesman face.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, Miss Coleman.
That's a very attractive hoop skirt you're wearing.
You like it? I wear it when I work on holiday crafts. It gets me into the proper spirit, I find. So, ladies, what may I do for you?
Ms. Coleman, we represent the Cumberland Academy Band, and we are...
Oh, are you musicians? What do you play?
I play the trumpet. My friend here plays the saxophone. My name is Claudia, and this is Laura. The Cumberland Academy Band is selling Christmas bells as a fundraiser. We have the samples right here.
Well, come inside, where I can get a good look at them under the lights.
Inside? I don't...
We have 13 houses to get to within the next 2 hours.
I won't keep you long, then. But you look as if you've been trudging through the cold a good long while, and I have some wassail on the stove.
Real, authentic wassail? Full of good cheer?
Not that kind of cheer, my dear. I am no corrupter of youth.
No, Miss Coleman, I'm sure you're not. Come on, Laura. Let's go in.
You're dead, Willie Loman. Will you look at all this?
It's impossible not to look at it. Laura, it's
weird, strange, freaked out, bizarro, off-world. Any of those will do.
Once your eyes get used to it, it's not too bad. Actually, well, it's kind of pretty.
I'm not drinking that wassail. It's probably spiked.
Shh, she'll hear you.
We'll never be seen again. We'll be changed into decorations. Christmas zombies.
Be quiet.
Here you are, ladies. Fresh from the stove.
Thank you, Miss Coleman.
I don't care for any, thank you.
You sure? Warm you up inside.
No thanks. We were just admiring the holiday decor.
It must take you quite a while to set it up.
You'd have to start back in August.
I've actually clocked it at 2 weeks.
Really?
Once you're fully dedicated to a project, it's rather surprising how quickly it gets done.
If you don't have anything else to do.
And if you want my opinion, people who start messing around with Christmas decorations before the first good cold snap belong in the nearest insane asylum.
Okay, that I can agree with.
Do you make all these things yourself?
Oh, yes. I try to have a new holiday project each year. I can date each corner. The ceramic seraphim, for instance, were 1995's project. The crocheted Holy Night is from 1998. And this year I've molded these wax angels.
They're lovely. You can sure tell those didn't come off an assembly line.
I keep time by them. They're my clock of the years.
Seriously? Ma'am, does the phrase "get a life" mean anything to you?
Laura!
Yes, it means the speaker is trying desperately to convince herself she is happy with her own life.
Now, Miss Coleman, if you'll please look at these samples.
Please, Rose.
Rose. You look like a rose.
Thank you. I've always liked my name. Of course, if you ever called me Rosie, I'd have to kill you.
Right. Look, I've just got to know, why all this?
Why? Ask why.
Christmas is all about the kiddies, right? Sitting on Santa's lap, making wish lists, screaming at the top of their lungs when they don't get what they want. There doesn't seem to be much in it for someone like, well...
Like me. You can say it, dear.
When you're all by yourself, why make such a big deal of everything?
What use does an old maid recluse have for Christmas decorations?
Well,
I know if I could make decorations like this, I'd be having holiday parties every night to show them off. Seems a waste to keep it all to yourself.
Don't worry. I get that all the time. Curious souls notice the outside decor and stop for a chat. I've met some interesting friends that way, and they all start with that very question.
Is that why you do it? To get attention?
In part, perhaps. Come over here, ladies. Have a look at this mantle.
The nativity scene.
I carved that when I was 15.
It's magnificent.
I never saw Mary look like that before. Overjoyed and scared out of her mind at the same time.
I always thought most nativity scenes made her look a little too beatific. Not at all the way I'd feel if I'd just given birth, and to the Son of God at that. But look upward. What do you see?
A ceramic star of Bethlehem?
What do you think of it?
It's big and yellow.
The first ornament I ever made. I was 8. It looks lumpy and clumsy now, but when I first made it, believe me, I was immensely proud.
Yeah, I'll bet. And Claudia, do you remember those cardboard angels we made back in the 4th grade? Hers turned out great.
Yours wasn't that bad.
The teacher called it avant-garde. When I went home and looked it up, I knew she was just trying to be nice.
And what did your mothers do with those angels of yours?
Put it smack dab on top of the Christmas tree.
Mine made it as far as the fridge.
My mother hid my star away in the closet. She said it was an embarrassment.
How awful!
That's messed up.
It was awful. At first. But every night that holiday season, I got up before it was light, and I took a flashlight, and I went to the closet to look at it. It glowed with a golden light, and I felt that light pass through me. I felt Christmas. It didn't matter that nobody else saw it. I saw it. And I never forgot it.
So that's why you decorate your house? To feel Christmas.
Well, at this time of year, plenty of people drive around after dark when they're not actually trying to get anywhere. What do you suppose they are looking for?
The tackiest light displays they can find.
And do you look for them to laugh at them, to sneer at how tacky they are?
Not exactly. No.
Then why?
I'm not sure. I think maybe it's... I guess it's the color.
The color. You do understand. Those lights and those colors stand out against the dead flatness of winter and cry out, Christmas is here. So it's not really so strange, is it? All right, those pink ceramic reindeer are a little over the top, but you know what I mean.
I guess I do. Mom decided we're not putting up any decorations this year.
You're kidding. Why not?
I'm getting too old for it, she says. Now that Jeff and I aren't kids anymore, she thinks it's not worth the bother. It's like she couldn't wait for the day she could stop putting up lights in a tree, and now...
Is that why you're making such a Grinch? You should have told me.
It's embarrassing. It doesn't matter. It's all fake anyway. It's lame.
Here, Laura, why don't you take this? Consider it a loan, if you like. You can return it after the holidays. You need it more than I do.
But Miss Rose, I can't.
Keep it hidden in the closet or under your bed or some such place. Then when it gets dark, take a flashlight and look at it for a while. My teacher called my work avant-garde, too.
I always wanted a big yellow blob of my very own. Thanks.
Now, let's have a look at these samples of yours.
Oh, you don't want these.
And why not?
Because they were put together with wax and glue in a Chinese factory. They're not good enough for this house.
Hold that sample up to the light, please. That light over there, the stained glass angel candle, like that. Ah, I am definitely buying.
What could you possibly see in them?
New uniforms with cummerbunds and epaulettes and shining buttons. Sharp new drum sets with extra polish on the trumpets and saxophones. That's worth a purchase at Christmas time, don't you think?
I could get to like the way you see things.